Hello everybody, Trixie541 here, back at it again with another Minecraft video. So, as you can see by my inventory, I have been a little bit busy collecting some flowers in preparation for today's video. Anyway, so we are officially in November, which means Halloween is over. And while a lot of people are going to skip straight to Christmas, me personally, I do not start to begin Christmas preparations, like I've said before, until November 12th, because Remembrance Day does exist, and it's a very, very important event to celebrate in Canada. So, Minecraft obviously has poppies in it. So I went running around after we finished the Halloween special with Mr. Jack Skellington, who now lives in the Nether. And I just collected as many poppies as I could find. Obviously, the ones around town I left up because the whole point of the video today is going to be to chat with you guys while we take down our Halloween decorations and put up a bunch of poppies to honor the fallen soldiers. But yeah, so why don't we get started with that, shall we? Just a chill way to end the videos for the week while we're kind of in a transitioning phase. And then next week, we can start off probably with some exploring or what have you. So, have any of you guys kind of been on the leaking train for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I recently started watching a gentleman called, I believe, HV or something, or HDV. I don't really know exactly what his name is. Again, pardon me, just started watching him. But he is covering leak topics, and he's purposely staying away from story leaks, which I'm very, very happy about. I used to watch A-Drive a lot, but A-Drive also covers story leaks, and the way he covers it, it's hard to skip through the story aspects without getting spoiled. I'm someone where I fully believe in following what you want to follow and spoiling whatever you want to spoil for yourself. A lot of people on Twitter in particular are really, really pissed off about the fact that the leaking has started for this game already. You know what? If you don't want to see the leaks, literally just don't. Like, block the people who you need to block until the game comes out, or stay away from that part of social media until the game comes out. It's not a big deal. There's no reason to hate on other people who are covering the topics. But anyway, that's precisely what I did. Is I noticed that A-Drive was covering a lot of the story aspects of the leaks rather than just the Pokedex or game mechanics or like images of gym leaders and stuff. You know, he was covering story aspects of the game, which is the one aspect of the game that I do not want leaked for myself. So I unsubscribed. That being said, once the game does get released, I'm probably going to resubscribe to A-Drive because I do really like to watch his Nuzlocke series and his his game coverage and like his reactions. I do enjoy watching that. I just don't want to get story leaks. So in the meantime, I found this channel, HDV, HV, whatever his name is. I found him, and he's just solely been covering mechanics and game features, things like that. And he explicitly says, I think at one point, that he won't cover story, or at least if I'm correct, I believe I remember him saying that at one point. So I'm subscribed to him now. We'll see what happens. He's been so far a pretty good source of information for me. And yeah, once the game gets released, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing his game through, you know, if I've got extra time on my hands and I want to watch someone else play. He's definitely a good contender for who I will stay subscribed to, I should say. But yeah, anyway, he actually ended up finding someone who sourced quotes from the Spanish players of the preview. So a lot of people have played the preview, a lot of influencers and a lot of like big companies have sent teams down to play the previews during the event that Nintendo was holding. There was, I believe, one in the UK, one in America, and I'm not sure where the other one was held. There were quite a few different stations, but there were some people who played and they gave their reviews in Spanish, so we've had translations of that occurring, and well, I'm glad because this guy covered it. He said he has someone and he ended up covering it. They translated it to English. But yeah, one of the main features that he covered was that quests, like in Legends Arceus, are still a thing, which I'm super excited about. Now, they didn't mention whether or not we're going to have things like quest logs, which is unfortunate. I'm a pretty organized person, so I like to see all of my quests that I've accepted in a log format. That way I'm able to fully, kind of do things systematically, in a sense. I'm able to keep track of what I've done and what I haven't done. So they didn't confirm or deny whether or not we got quest logs. However, mini quests and missions are available. They will have mini games, in a sense. So one of the things he mentioned was comparing it to things like find the Farfetch'd in the forest, or I think there was another one that he mentioned where you were chasing around Pokemon in a maze. Things like that. So there are going to be little mini games and stuff. And the quests will actually be marked with a question mark on your mini map. So that's super exciting. At least we'll have some kind of markers to indicate where these quests are. Whether or not there's a log again, I'm not sure. But that was the main mechanic that I really appreciated him going over in his video. I don't think this was from his video specifically, but it has been confirmed that there is a sandwich dex, which is something that I am ridiculously excited for. I was never a big fan of the curry thing in Pokemon Sword and Shield, mainly because you grab a bunch of ingredients, you put them in a pot, and then you stir them together, like there wasn't any, I guess, indicator whether or not you were doing something right or wrong. I guess you could stir it too fast and then your controller would vibrate, but it's weird because when I made the curry by myself, I believe the highest I would get was the Copperaja class, which I believe is the 3-star or 4-star rating. And then when, for example, me and my sister would join worlds together and make curry together, we would try to be as careful as we could, but we would always burn the curry. Like, we would make the flames way too high. We would spill the curry when we were stirring. Yet somehow that was always like Charizard 5-star gold medal curry. Also, I never really paid attention to the curry dex in Sword and Shield either, because it wasn't something that I found I could regularly look at. Again, I've been playing Pokemon for quite a while, and I'm not sure if I'm just dumb and wasn't able to find where I could look at the curry dex, but the only place where I was able to look at it, I found, was talking to the gentleman who gives you prizes for getting more recipes in the curry dex, and he would tell me, oh, well, you've found like 15 different recipes, and I'm like, okay, you want to tell me what they are? Like, I was upset that I couldn't recreate a curry that I really liked because I didn't remember how I made it in the first place, Another thing, so, like, with the sandwich making, it seems like the way the sandwich dex is going to work, it's going to work like a recipe book. So when you actually get into the game and you go to build a sandwich, there'll be a recipe book that you can choose from according to recipes that you've already come up with, and it'll tell you like all the different buffs and all the different boosts regarding catch rate and stuff. It'll tell you all of that stuff that you unlock for making that sandwich, and it'll also tell you the ingredients required and stuff, and then you can just select, like, for example, if you know a ham sandwich, and let's just say a ham sandwich increases normal type catch rate. I don't actually know if that's what it does, but let's just say that's what it does, right? You could open up your sandwich menu to make a sandwich, click ham sandwich. It would highlight all the ingredients you have or all the ingredients you need, and you could just hit make, it would put all the ingredients in front of you and you make your sandwich. And depending on how well you make the ham sandwich, you would gain, some of the boosts or all of the boosts promised based on that recipe. I really like that aspect because it's more organized and more user-friendly. It's the quote-unquote lifestyle changes that a lot of people are talking about regarding the leaks. Just makes things easier for the user. So I'm super excited about that. And because I'm actually going to be able to refer to the sandwich decks whenever I want to make sandwiches, chances are I'll probably Breath of the Wild this, With Breath of the Wild, I cataloged everything that I did. I didn't 100% the game, because I couldn't with all the bosses and all that. I didn't have the patience for it. But definitely, I want to finish the sandwich decks. If it's as organized as it's seeming to be made out to be, I will absolutely want to finish the sandwich decks because it looks super cute. Also, sandwich making seems to be a lot more intuitive. I was watching Game Explain and they described it perfectly. Like I had mentioned earlier, it didn't make sense that when me and my sister hopped online and made curry together, despite the fact that we would burn the pot and, make all these horrible spills, we would get 5 stars. But when I was super meticulous and tried to make it really well myself, I would only get maximum 3 stars. So, Game Explains said it perfectly. Rather than not knowing what I'm doing wrong, if I drop an ingredient off that sandwich, it's my bad, It's my bad. It's completely my fault. I know where I screwed up. I know what I need to do better on next time. And I really appreciate that. So I'm really looking forward to the game coming out on the 18th and looking forward to being able to play. I know I'll be utilizing the sandwich feature a lot because I really like increasing my Pokemon's friendship with me. I like developing a bond with my Pokemon. So despite the fact that I hated the curry, I did end up doing it quite a bit just to increase friendship with my Pokemon. So I will probably, considering how excited I am for the sandwich feature and how excited I am to fill out the sandwich decks and try new combinations, I will probably end up doing sandwich making a lot more, even when my Pokemon's friendship is full. Like, that's another thing with the curry decks. Once my Pokemon reached full... Pardon me, you guys. Once my Pokemon reached full happiness, it was like... Or full friendship. It was like, why am I working on this anymore, I'll just take him to a Pokemon Center to heal him, no big deal. This time, there's actually an incentive because the dex is right there, something that I can see. There's a goal that I can visibly work towards. I'm also super stoked because it seems like there's a lot of sandwiches, you guys. Like, the screenshot that we got from the official Pokemon YouTube channel, or from the official release from the Pokemon Company, had like at least 84, and like obviously they didn't display all 84, but they displayed like 5 sandwiches, and one of the sandwiches was number 84. That means that there's at least 84 different sandwich recipes in this game. At least 84. So I'm super excited. Like, heck yeah, get me some of those sandwich ingredients. Let me make the sandwiches, Like, I'm super stoked. I'm just, make the sandwiches, But yeah, I've been on Twitter a lot lately because I want to see all the leaks, all the data mining. I want to see it all. Leak season is officially upon us. I'm assuming data mining probably won't happen. Goodness, you guys, I'm really sorry. Not sure what's going on. I think data mining probably isn't going to happen until next week, if I'm being completely honest. That's kind of like the start of when a lot of data mining has happened in the past. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. I'm hoping it happens this week, but I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch, based on past things, and I understand the game was released a lot earlier this year. I don't think data mining is going to start anytime soon, but I'm really, really, really excited. I want to play this game. I want to play it. I am a little bit concerned about the whole Let's Go feature and how quickly Pokemon are going to be able to follow you. I really hope, like they've said flat out, Pokemon will be able to follow you in this game. So I'm excited about that. However, based on the first trailer and like the preview footage, which I get it was an incomplete version of the game, Pokemon don't run like close to you like they did in Soul Silver. They run pretty far away from you, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But I really hope that it's a little bit closer to the whole, like, they run beside you situation, because, again, I like feeling like my party is a part of my game. I like feeling like I've got a team, you know? So we'll have to see what ends up happening there. But I'm super excited. There's apparently a whole heckin' lot of clothing customization. They showed off exactly one long hairstyle in the game, which I was a little bit put aback by, because it's literally the exact same long hairstyle from Sword and Shield, but you can't customize your bangs anymore. It's just straight cut bangs. I have long, wavy hair. And I have side swept bangs. I want to be able to make my character look like me. So I get it. That was like one of the quote unquote starting haircuts. And they didn't scroll down. I really, really hope that there are more hair options than just the few that we've seen so far. Because I need more than just straight long hair with straight bangs, the standard long hairdo for every single Pokemon game. And I really hope that they don't include the Dawn haircut either. Like, I'm sorry, her hair's nice, but again, it's not for me. It's not my cut. I want something stylish and cute. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up having to go with a medium length haircut in this game. Again, we'll have to see. They've put a lot of emphasis on, look like you, customize yourself, be whoever you want to be. I really hope that means, okay, more than one haircut for long people, you know? Like, we'll have to see what ends up happening, but I have some hopes, and we'll have to see if they end up being fulfilled. So I'm just gonna sprinkle these around kind of all over the place, and that'll be our little, like, a little thing right here, a little tribute, you know? I might need to get more, actually. These are going to be a pain to clean up later, but it is what it is. I think they look okay. Like I said, I'm just kind of putting them all over the place. I don't think the cleric's too happy about it. What are you guys most excited about in these games? Are you guys keeping an eye on the leak community? Are you guys keeping everything a secret for yourselves? Let me know in the comments down below to get some interaction going. I have ran out of poppies. It's nighttime, so let's go to sleep. And you know what I might do? I might throw away some of this wool for some of these poppies, because I spent a long time getting these poppies, and we only need probably like another stack max. So I might just throw away the wool that we have. I don't think we're gonna need it again, you know? Come on, it's sundown. Let me sleep. I've also got to get some bone meal and bone meal these vines, because I don't think they actually grow fruit without you bone mealing them. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You can get back in bed. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Come on, you're letting him sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep, please. Hello? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Look. There we go. Good God, the frog is great. I love the frog. Did I ever name the frog? Yo, you guys got name suggestions for the frog and our roommate and stuff? I know I've mentioned it in the past, but I don't actually think I ever got any suggestions for it, so I'd love to hear your suggestions. Okay, we've got some more poppies. Let's throw away some of these. Actually, I'm gonna keep the carved pumpkins because I believe I need them for what I'm planning to do for my Christmas decorations. But there we go. I threw away all of our wool, so I think that's fair. All of our wool for a stack of poppies. And there we go. I should probably eat something so that we can do this a little bit quicker. I don't have a lot of food. I ate a lot of it during our quote-unquote battle with the wither. That definitely didn't end how I thought it would end. But it is what it is. Yeah, how did you guys feel about the way that wither battle went? Because, like, I definitely didn't expect anything like that to happen, that's for sure. Has that ever happened to you guys? I mean, I'm not mad about it, right? He lives with us now, so that's cute. But it definitely was odd and unexpected. Cute! Oh my god, I kind of love this. Okay, let's see if I missed any spots. I have 6 more flowers. I did. There we go. So now our entire town has been decorated for Remembrance Day. I think I'm probably going to leave the episode there. I know it's a little bit shorter than I usually do, but honestly, I think this is a good way to leave it off. Just a chill little episode for the rest of the week. And next week we'll probably do some exploring. So I had a lot of fun decorating with you guys and just chatting about the different things that I've discovered in the past little bit. I hope you guys had a very, very great Halloween and that you got lots of your favorite candies and that you had a good old time. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye!